no fear. We are here to react to more My Hero Academia. Season 4, Episode 3. Boy meets
World.
Power!
World.
We can't see the whole title.
Fred Savage.
Hey,
How are you?
Hey, dear internet people, let us know if we could take this Mirio out of the box. Yeah, it's over there. Can I have my phone back?
It looks collectively, but I want to see the power.
Power! I think he could be taken out of the box. I don't know. There's a list somewhere online.
I really don't care, but like,
let's better safe than sorry.
let's keep him in there for now. Anyways, season 4.
I really don't care.
Ryan is like shaking his head right now, going, "You fucking idiot."
Season 4, Boy Meets. We actually don't know what Boy is going to meet, but what happened in the last episode? Maybe that'll dictate what's going to
The
happen in this
photographer
one.
guy that we thought was like shady turns out to be he was kind of cool.
Yeah, he had old hand cameras, the
And-
weirdest fucking power ever.
And he got the scoopiest of scoops, and he was like, "I'm not going to write a hit piece about this. It was just for my personal knowledge, and I can live my life now."
What's the name of the guy with the mask that totally killed the fuck out of Shigaraki's mate?
Oh,
It was the
Yakuza?
Yakuza.
Oh,
Yakuza. I forget what he was in the
Yakuza.
Yakuza,
With
but I don't
the-
remember what his name
Yakuza?
was.
with the fucking
I think so.
yeah, that was brutal.
Shisaki or Yazuka?
That's the name of the
That's
gang.
the name of the, yeah.
Sorry.
Hey man,
You just know so much shit about Todoroki, bro.
After seeing that guy with the cameras all over his body, I realized there are like no limitations to any quirk in this world. Like it can be the most off the wall shit, and they use it, and they're gonna use it to their advantage. Even like look at Mario's freaking powers.
Well-
Mario's powers are like kind of like they're really really weird, but he's literally made it his own and the badass side of it. So
Yeah, man.
Instead of having a really cool quirk, I think now my quirk is just called ATM, and I manifest money. Pretty easy.
Chris is my
Well,
best
that
friend.
would-
Taking economies left and right.
But that would be illegal.
Not if they don't fucking know. They ain't gonna know where I'm getting the money from.
What if you were ATM and a washer dryer so you could launder your money as it came out?
What the fuck was that?
That's why I laugh now.
I don't know. If I have any power, it would be to make any sort of inanimate object into any kind of like really really good food item. Like I'd be able to touch this and make it into like a Wagyu steak.
And you would do that to solve world hunger or to become the world's biggest fat ass the fastest?
Both.
Also,
Nice.
Majin Buu.
But well,
Oh, yeah.
maybe I'll have a secondary quirk where I can be like Flash and I can keep eating and not.
I just
So-
want to fly and teleport.
Well, guys, this is not a market substitute. Please watch and support the real My Hero Academia on your own. Also, if you like, you can support the Normies over on Patreon. We're a couple episodes ahead, and you can get uncuts. And supporting us on Patreon allows us to do our creative activities.
Yeah.
So there you go. Now that you know us and now that you have an idea about what we're doing, we're going to watch this episode
Heck yeah.
with you.
Oh, and one more thing, Nahid, you're not the only one feeling the sentiment that the beginning of season 4 is kind of just.
It is a filler. Like people said, it was a filler.
I hate when people
The
agree.
Heat said it
Yeah,
was
people literally were
ultra
like,
dumb,
oh.
stupid trash.
And so yeah, I mean, it's kind of the sentiment in the fandom that the beginning so far has just been like, you know,
Yeah.
it's alright, okay.
People
You know,
died.
hey, if I didn't have that power where I could
What
see
are you
the
talking?
food,
Well,
I
that
feel like
part.
the food industry would come after me.
Well, that part. All right,
Try
let's
to
play.
kill me.
Let's.
the
We
food
are
industry
also
has
enjoying Todoroki
I
tea
hope I
sent
hit
by
the-
Also,
Ryan
this-
of All Might.
This is not a market substitute for My Hero.
You pulled
It's
me.
early.
Sorry,
Here,
Kev.
go home.
Have some Todoroki tea. It's delicious. There's hibiscus in it.
Can I try some?
Hibiscus. Let me get a sip.
Now that I have my provisional license, things will be different than they were in my previous internship when I fought against hero killers.
Remember when we used to drink tequila and beer?
I will
Yeah.
use my
The days
An
of-
hour later.
If my work study goes well, I could be invited by the
And thank you
hero
for the cups.
to be their
Guys, I am the designated weeaboo in the office today.
pro hero.
Maybe Chloe.
Always on the lookout.
I'm just
Guys,
wearing
this
my
is new
nose
stuff
hat.
that we haven't seen before.
I'm a member of UA's Big Three. I decided to try my luck with the agency of All Might's former sidekick, Sir Knight.
Oh, the tickling girl. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I wrote weird quirk tickle.
Okay, that was the last thing that happened. We met.
Looks like Nom.
We met. Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah, that was very weird.
Wants to laugh? I can do that. In order to become the
What was that guy's name?
What is this?
It's like Nightshade or something.
Night Eye.
Dueling All Might? He's not funny. All Might's wrinkles aren't like this at all, you fool. In the early days, from the Silver Age on, they were 0.8.
Wow.
These days, even unlicensed merchandise manages to have the correct
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Crazy.
That guy looks like Nom. From,
This man is definitely a serious All Might fanboy. I don't care for you can see yourself out. The Vinegar River incident. Are you not aware of it, sir?
Who do you think I am?
A middle schooler whose quirk allowed him to change the properties of water was drowning in a river. But All Might stepped in and saved him. I can't swim. It's fine now.
None of y'all know how to swim.
The drowning kid panicked.
I've seen you swim.
And turned the river into vinegar.
yeah, Chris said he was
He
fine.
ended up getting an All Might.
Ow.
His face looked slightly different from normal after. Dang the sting.
And I believe they mentioned it briefly on the widely run television special entitled A Look Back.
Oh my god, this surge.
I think the best part of the whole thing is the winning response he gave after being thanked by the kitty rescued. I can't thank you enough.
I'm the one who should be thanking you.
My skin feels 10 years younger.
That's it. It was the perfect one-liner.
Now I see. You were just testing me.
Oh my god.
Bro, just take the joke.
As I recall, it turned out the child's volatile home life was to blame.
That's right. And that made All Might's actions and words carry even more weight, I bet.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
What the fuck's happening over here?
Yeah, this is a.
He totally failed to make Sir laugh. Like, massively. I gotta say, I think he's still making a good first impression.
Oh, it's just called Boy Meets. Oh.
Dot, dot, dot.
Interesting.
He meets 3 dots.
You want to do a work study here because you think that doing so will make you stronger.
God, his fingers are so long.
Once I stamp this document, you'll officially be contracted with my agency for a work study.
Yes, sir.
You have to understand that this will be nothing like the week-long internships that you students take on so casually. You must work here for a minimum of 4 months and will be paid wages. However, your academic responsibilities will likely suffer due to absences you'll rack up, which means your classmates will pull ahead of you.
I understand that. If I worry about what everyone else is doing, I'll never be number one.
Jesus. Bam.
I think you missed.
Because I am not approving this.
What?
I understand how working here would be beneficial to you, but what benefit would you bring to my agency? How can you be useful to others?
Can you turn it up
In
just
order to
slightly?
be acknowledged, you must be able to answer those questions unequivocally. All Might showed his work using power and humor. He gave hope to those who lived in fear of criminals. That's why the people were happy to acknowledge him. You have 3 minutes to try and take this seal from me. If you want to work
Grab
as
it now.
a hero
Grab it
under
now.
my guidance, then stamp that contract yourself.
Wait, what?
You heard him?
I'm saying that the two of you go wait outside.
Sir, yes, sir.
Once more with feeling.
Yes, sir.
What's up with her fucking underboobs
I don't know.
and her ass crack?
Have you guys not watched animes?
But this one hasn't been as sexy so far.
This doesn't sound great for Midoriya. His future just started looking dark. Up against Sir's quirk, the odds are grim. It's gonna be basically impossible to snatch that stamp, or even get close.
I'll take no offensive measures during this time, and you're welcome to attack me in any manner you desire. Don't concern yourself with what happens to the room. Just come and get it.
Wow.
His quirk is one for all. Full Kai!
An approach from the front, but it's merely a feint and a failed grab. And then another jump attack to no avail. I can see everything.
I knew it.
Explode the floor.
Just keep trying moves.
What?
You trying to
No.
do, bro?
I thought you were attempting to show me your usefulness.
Go full cowling.
This is a 1 minute passes. He backs up briefly and appears nervous. Finally understanding that he can't overcome my foresight.
Ah,
We got like a shower
foresight
or
quirk.
some shit.
After touching someone and locking eyes with them,
Ah.
the power for the next hour to see the choices that person will make.
Wow.
I had high expectations for you until now.
What are you gonna do?
You have the power to become a symbol, but you're mediocre. Meanwhile, villains everywhere are getting restless and gloom is creeping closer. All Might chose wrong after all. Mirio should have inherited the power.
What are you talking about? Chose wrong after all.
He knows.
Damn.
I was honestly a bit curious when Mirio told me he was going to bring you here to introduce you. But it turns out it was a waste of time. There is a candidate who is far worthier of inheriting One for All than you. As such, I cannot acknowledge you.
Jesus.
Damn.
I have to remember.
You too can become a hero. I can give you my abilities. Take the
to keep fighting.
Fuck this room up.
He chose me. He wanted me to have his power. I'm going to take that stand from you. I swear, I will make you acknowledge me.
Ah.
That was dope.
Man,
She's channeling a little Bakugo there.
Ah.
My best bet is to make a ton of different moves as quickly as I can so I won't have any time to think.
There is a candidate who is far worthier of inheriting One for All than you.
If I leave now, it's like admitting he was right.
Damn.
Keep going.
I can see what you'll do. Wherever you go.
That's crazy.
2 minutes from now, you'll be slumped on the floor with neither the seal nor the contract.
No way.
Fear and indecision are luxuries a top-tier hero cannot afford. Someone who understands that will always act with vision and purpose. You must have been told this countless times. But now, when your training's being put to the test, you
That
choke.
shit looks dope.
Lord.
I can do it.
Who said that? One of your little friends?
The greatest hero the world has ever seen.
Grab it. That was your moment.
For the next hour, provided the conditions are met, I can see what you'll do. Wherever you
If he
go.
blocks his eyesight, he can't see.
Time to test my theory. I'll scatter objects at random. If I'm the sole target, then his foresight won't be able to reach them. I'm not giving up now. Or ever. Whether you like it or not, I am all my successor.
Don't announce yourself.
Oh!
God.
Jesus.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh my god.
It's over.
No, it's not.
3 minutes have passed.
Uh,
I realized I was about to step on the poster for All Might's 10th anniversary as a hero. The one that was never for sale.
Don't tell me. He was in constant motion, jumping as Gran Torino would. And yet he still managed to avoid every image of All Might in the world.
Damn.
True fanboy.
He formulated a strategy to defeat me and remained aware of his surroundings.
Yeah.
I'll take the boy, Mirio.
That's awesome.
All right.
What? I don't understand. I didn't do either of the things you asked me to.
I told you to take the seal from me and stamp the contract yourself, but I didn't say you'd be rejected if you failed.
yeah, but look. Alright, fine. This guy's gonna be hard to work with.
Yeah.
You didn't laugh after all.
I had already decided I would take you on when I heard you were coming.
What?
I also
No, you
knew that
didn't.
You'll work here alongside professionals, and you will see. Regardless of All Might's mandate, you are not worthy of his power.
One for All can only be transferred through the will of its current user. He's taking me on to make me give up. I'm All Might's chosen successor, but Sir Night-Eye doesn't accept that.
Damn.
He believes that Togeda should have been selected instead. It makes for an unsettling dynamic, but even so, I look forward to working with you.
Man, our boy Deku always been dealing with some bullshit.
This is like the worst mentor he's had, though.
Indeed. I don't know how the rest of us are supposed to compete, though.
Yeah, he'll be working at Sir Night-Eye's agency. That's seriously amazing.
Except the only reason he even took me on was to convince me to give up One for All.
The distance between us just keeps getting wider. We've got to catch up and soon.
Well, wanted to go to Selkies, but that's out too.
Oh, Selkie was cool.
He doesn't even accept students for work studies.
Fourth kind. What is he?
Isn't he the guy with the big jaw?
Wow.
You can't really blame them. Unlike the internships, we'll be directly involved. So if anything were to go wrong, then
Then the pros have to take responsibility for whatever happened.
Oh, hey, Mr. Aizawa.
Only pros who are the real deal will take on rookies like you guys, knowing the risks involved. Looks like you've got an offer from one of them. What? Just invited you to work with him in Kyushu.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Number 3?
Well,
Holy shit.
What?
I respectfully accept. All right then. I'll make
What
sure
you
you
about
get
to
the
do?
relevant paperwork later. Just let me know when you're expected in Kyushu. We've really got to catch up.
Would you stop saying that?
So here's the big three wants to talk to you about something.
he
Ooh.
wants me?
The big three?
You've got your own big three summons from Hado. You can track them down sometime tomorrow or whatever. That's all for now.
Damn, Todoroki Bakugo ain't get shit.
No, I'm going over to the third year's dorm right now. I don't think I can wait either. Let's go with him. Yeah.
We've really
I'm with you
Todoroki.
I like that Thunderbolt
Who
t-shirt.
cares about work studies anyway?
Bro.
Students like us will just get stuck running errands and doing paperwork all day.
Oh yeah, that's what happened at your internship, huh?
Don't remind me of my disgraceful past!
Your whole past is disgraceful, Minetta.
We'll split up into 2 teams. I'll be with Bubble Girl and Mirio, you're with Midoriya.
Oh, Bubble Girl.
Night Eye Agency is currently working on a secret investigation.
Shie Hasaikai is a small
shit.
organized crime syndicate.
Oh,
That's Kai Chisaki. As the young head of the
Chisaki.
group, he's its second in
Kai.
command. And he's been behaving strangely lately. That plague mask is his trademark.
Creepy.
But this Chisaki guy is starting to gather them together again, though we don't know why. The details are unclear, but we do know he made contact with the League of Villains recently.
The League of Villains?
I like the trap influence this season.
Solid proof that you can't treat them like villains. Our objective is to tail them and find out what they're up to. Be careful not to arouse any suspicion.
Yes, sir!
all right. Well,
He's gonna fight his claptail looking dude.
Damn, okay.
they're on their trail
He's
now.
about to- Hey,
So, no...
I feel
Wait.
like, can I
Is
say
there an after
Yeah, it,
credit?
it just started the next one.
Oh, okay.
something? Can I say something?
I'm guessing.
I feel like Tokuyami this season is gonna be like just ridiculously powerful. He's gonna get like the proper training. He like Dark Shadow is just nuts as it is, and for him to like I don't know train with this hot guy, I feel like he's just about to be able to control it when he's because like remember he can't control it when it's like super bad when it's super dark.
Yeah.
I feel like if he does enough, he's gonna be able to take full control of it at its like craziness.
Well, maybe he'll rise to the
Yeah.
ranks of the class.
His
Yeah,
quirk is
bro.
extremely powerful as it is.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
just
could
needs to
be
manifest
he
it.
could be 3rd or 4th best. You know when it comes his time.
Yeah.
Question:
I'm
If
serious.
Hawk is the 3rd best, isn't he now the 2nd?
Yeah.
Because like,
And
Maybe
Never's
he was
number one
fourth.
now.
Maybe he
maybe
was
they
4th,
keep-
but it went
Or
the other
maybe
way.
he
Maybe
was,
he is
or
a
maybe
best
he was 5th because I mean,
Best Genius is going too.
my man's got taken out. Whether he's alive or dead, he's out of commission.
Yeah.
yeah, I need a new rankings sheet updated for post All Might. Just wondering because they keep referring to him as the number 1 still. I was like,
Yeah,
not
I mean,
anymore.
I think now it's kind of just like his operating title. This was an interesting one. So what I was saying about the old Bubble Girl and her under titties and her ass crack was that if Yo-Yo's has her outfit like that for a reason, that makes sense. So maybe the Bubble Chick does too. But you know, we'll fucking find out. But you know, this was just weirdly. It was like suddenly sexual more than it had been.
Yeah,
With like the tickling and her outfit.
I
Like,
agree.
I
And
just wasn't expecting
I'm
that.
gonna look this up during the discussion, but I think there might have been some changes in
Is this
like
the
the
discussion?
people that work on the show.
This is the
This is
discussion.
the discussion.
Huh?
Isn't this the discussion?
I mean, well, I'm waiting if there was
Whoa,
a preview.
wait.
Oh, so this is fucking A. God damn it, Amazon Prime.
Did they just start the next one automatically?
No. Yeah, they did.
Yuri?
It's the girl.
The little horn girl.
Oh.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. You really took a tumble there. Are you okay? Can I help you up? Why is she trembling like
She was running from a plague
You
boy.
should be more careful.
Ah!
You don't want to cause trouble for the heroes.
And just like that, my work study.
Let's go home, Mary.
You got it.
I feel like every time you leave out to do some shit in the city, you get in trouble.
Damn, man!
Well,
Also-
That was the most lit part of the episode.
I know, like-
Amazon Prime was about to just straight fuck us.
I know they just started the next one right away.
And no matter how many times I went back in the credits, it was just like starting next episode.
Get it together, Amazon Prime.
So I had to like
Hey, man.
manually go do it. So Hulu, please, where's the fucking dubs?
Is this season 6?
It was supposed to be a
Season
single dub
4
drop.
for us.
Where the
Season
fuck are
4.
the dubs? Anyways, yes, I'm going to look up
This was-
any changes while you guys
Funimation.
continue
Funimation was,
talking.
I mean,
Yeah,
Deku's
it's
not
in
gonna
my
let that
opinion.
shit
Where?
slide, right? He knows like that's what the agency is after.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Sir Night, I showed him a fucking
That's
picture.
why he was like,
Yeah,
just like that. my
yeah,
work study.
like you're not gonna let him just like take Eerie.
I mean,
away.
but he said, let's go home area. He also said that these guys operate in a legal gray area.
What happened?
What happened?
Fucking Yo-Yo just split apart.
I told you don't do it around the TV
It almost hit the
camera.
TV.
I said that, right?
I hope you learned your lesson.
I told you don't do this shit.
And that guy was just he clearly saw Deku in a costume, but he was just still open about it. He was like, we don't have to want to make trouble for the heroes.
Yeah, and also we said let's go home.
I think both sides know what's up.
Since it's a legal gray area, maybe there's not really shit that they can do legally. So it would be like kidnapping if they took the girl, or maybe that girl is like his kid, and it's like, I'm fucking up my kids, but you have not enough proof to take them away from me. Who knows what's going on?
Okay, so here's the difference. Instead, Masahiro. Okay, so Masahiro Mukai is the main director for the 4th season. So, yeah, because I do notice a change in pacing. It's a lot more dialogue heavy. Well, I know like the main burn of the story was us being with Deku and Night Eye, but like I feel like previous seasons would have like hopped around a little bit more. Maybe we would have went back just to like kind of keep the pacing kind of. But I do notice. I mean, it's not. I don't hate it, but it's. I can definitely see a difference this season.
I didn't really notice much. I mean, aside from now you pointing it out, like there with Night Eye, I feel like we've seen episodes in the past where they've like spent some time on characters, but maybe in the past they would have jumped around a little bit more to like the kids. But I thought it was hilarious when Todoroki was like, "We really need to catch up," like 3 times. The third time, Baki was like, "Shut up."
That would be me. If I was like failing, I'd be like, "Dude, what are we?" I would be freaking out. But that's how Todoroki freaks out.
Especially Kirishima and Tokoyami now are getting these like baller ass work studies.
So like,
the 30 years want to talk to Uraraka.
No, it's Kirishima, her and Sue. They're going to do it 3rd years. It's really cool. Hawks has been taken by Tokoyami, and then Deku signed by Night Eye.
And it's like when the cool kids in college were like, "Hey man, you want to come over and play beer pong?" It's like,
Fuck yeah, show me the way.
Hawk is like very similar looking, at least to Tokoyami.
Yeah.
His bird-like presence. I want to see him in action. Sounds
Yeah.
he looked very majestic.
It's gonna be really cool. It reminded me of Vulture.
Yeah.
Vulture from.
One thing I really found cool in this episode was that even though Sir Night Eye is, hiring Deku on just because he's not worthy, yada yada yada, but he appreciated his fighting technique by not hitting the posters, because that is a lot of work. Well, somebody's freaking dissing you and you're jumping around and trying to like steal something from them. That's a lot of mind power. So good for you, Deku. You're freaking cool, and you do deserve to be successor.
It's cool that like it is just like hardcore fanboyism. Like I don't think he knew that was gonna impress him. Yeah. But like. Yeah, I guess it did help at the end. It's like I would have been able to get it if I didn't give a shit about the
more than
limited
the
edition poster.
More than the fanboy thing, I think it demonstrated like if this was the real deal, like he would be able to fight.
There was more that could have been.
Be aware of.
He's got situational awareness.
Yeah,
he was still holding back.
Yeah.
Also, Night Eye's little Sharingan thing is cool. It's just like it lasts 1 hour, but he has to make eye contact
and touch you.
But it makes me wonder but what's the thing that like if the things meet, if the situation, what did he say?
He said like
if my conditions are met.
Yeah, so what are the conditions?
We think that it's
just touching and eye contact.
Eye contact, and he knows for the next hour. But I thought when he said as long as the conditions are met, it focused on his eye. So I thought that like maybe even after he locks eye contact with you and touches you to activate the power, maybe if you like throw something in his way and it blocks his vision, maybe that.
I mean, that's what he tried. Maybe he tried to obstruct his vision with the paper.
Yeah, I don't think it worked great. Yeah.
No, so I mean, we don't know exactly what it is, but it's interesting. I am also interested with a power like that, how he wasn't able to be rising to like the hero ranks higher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I guess he would have to touch all the bad guys, which would be difficult.
I am a little confused by Tagata and his like friendly attitude towards like somebody who's like in direct competition to him, because all the first class students are like super ambitious, like all of them will be, I want to be #1, and he's like in the 3rd year and in the most prestigious high school, so I'm assuming he wants to be the #1 too, but like he wishes the best to like Izuku, and he's just like, yeah, I'm glad that you're with me now and we're together. He's like being way friendlier than anybody we've met before.
I think he's just a good chap. Like he reminds me of Cedric Diggory from Harry
but
Potter.
like doesn't he have like any competitive like?
Yeah, but I think maybe he doesn't even like see Deku. He's like, yeah, like you're coming through the ranks, but one, you still got 3 more years of school to go. I'm gonna be out of school next year while you're fucking still trying to grind up. I am gonna be getting I wouldn't. If I see somebody who's literally 3 years behind me, I'm like, I already got time on you. Like, yeah, you're competition, but that's in 3 years when you're fucking out of school.
Maybe.
Like, I'm about to get on my grind now, and I'm gonna. By the time you catch up, I'm gonna already be out there, so it's fine.
I really liked Mirio's costume.
Yeah.
It looked pretty cool.
Bubble Girl, maybe she uses the pores on her skin that are exposed to create a bubble around her body. That's why she's half naked all the time. Maybe she needs to laugh to bring it out, or maybe she needs to be tickled.
Maybe.
Maybe there's some explanation for that.
They have a tickling contract at the job, just like we have here, where everybody comes in with their under titties out and we tickle them. See?
So
You're not reacting.
I didn't read the whole paragraph. I didn't read the whole paragraph. There's a couple more things. So Yoshihiko Umakoshi was the director for. Wait.
What are you doing?
Yeah, he was the director for season 3. Well, there's just some staff changes. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Masahiro Mukai is the director for season 4, and Takashi Sawa will be
69.
serving as the composition director. Kenji Nagasaki will be the chief director, and Hitomi Odashima.
What's happening?
These are very interesting.
because-
We have no. I don't know what any of this means.
Who
are these people?
Maybe people are interested. Maybe they're like, oh, this season feels different, and there's staff changes. There you go. That's why.
Oh.
Sorry for looking up fucking facts.
I didn't know what was happening.
You're just naming off people we've never heard
Names
of.
that we've never talked about before.
Okay. Anyway.
I appreciate you.
It is
Thank
interesting
you
to know
so
that it is not
much.
the same director
Thank
as
you
the
for
first
checking.
3 seasons. Though.
Anyways.
Hey,
Knowing that.
also,
I thought you were doing it
I
bad.
don't know what's
I thought we were.
hey,
Sorry.
I think this episode's been great. Like I said, it started off a little bit weak. It's getting a little bit stronger.
Is it the
I'm
season-
enjoying the storytelling a little bit. I feel like the show has done so well these last couple of seasons that it has the ability to kind of like do a little bit more storytelling at the cost, I guess, of the pacing of what it was like.
I think it's
you know?
fine.
I think it's fine. I think I like it a lot. I really.
Except for that first episode.
The first, fuck, man, y'all need to just. This is good. This was a really good episode. I'm loving the struggle with Deku, and just putting his footing into the world and being All Might's new successor and how he's going to do that.
And I think it's finally time that he has a mentor that is kind of a shitheel.
Yes.
A little bit. He's not like totally a shitheel, but
I meant
he
great,
does not
you
approve
know.
of Midoriya. You know what I mean? Like this will be a different dynamic than what we've seen.
We even saw All Might last episode with the scene for him where he was like, man, if I would have met Miro first, I wonder what would have happened. So is this kind of to say that like All Might kind of made that decision in like the hype of the moment, like they just fought a monster.
Not even hype, dude. All Might's
He saw this kid being heroic. I don't know.
He saw this kid being heroic who didn't have power. That was the whole thing. Deku, compared to everybody else, Deku was literally going in knowing that there was no way he could win. Like he acted like a hero before he had the power. Everybody else has the power and then acts like a hero. So he stood out for a reason.
I do like this dynamic because it's going to potentially bring into like potential regrets or anything like that.
If I was Deku,
it's interesting.
If I was Deku, I'd just have a little bug in my brain too, being like, what if he did choose me too prematurely? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
You gotta show up and show up.
But
Be the
that's
extra
gonna
best
give
you
him
can.
the motivation to keep going because he needs that, bro. Just because he has this, he can't be lazy about it. This is gonna be his motivation.
Can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. You just gotta go full stream ahead.
the monkey only comes out of the bottle. He
Unless
doesn't go
you
back
put
in.
like maybe like a funnel situation with some,
Still wouldn't work.
with some kind of a like a I don't know.
Shut the front door. Anybody else? Anything else? Can we go
No.
Those are all the things.
Bayazawa.
Y'all mad spreading as fuck.
Thanks for joining us for another My Hero Academia. Thanks to all of our patrons and super patrons and all our fans for your continued support. Without you, we couldn't do what we do on this channel. If you want to get ahead on these episodes, check out our Patreon for more details, and we'll see you next week.